The first thing you want to do when using food is teach your puppy how to take the treat out of your hand. Some puppies won't find the treat very quickly, so if you're trying to train them something, then it interferes with the training. So make sure that they can find the treat immediately and eat it. Also, if you're going to be using treats on the floor, teach your puppy to find the treat. I like to use a pointing gesture to help them out if they can't find it. Good job. With young puppies or new rescue dogs, I don't like to use the lure right near their face to begin with, because what happens is you get the dog frustrated and trying to get the treat out of your hand. So I suggest instead luring the dog from a distance up above at first. It really depends on your puppy's personality as to what behaviors you'll work on first. If you have a puppy that's very shy and reserved, I don't suggest working on that game which is no mugging, where you get the puppy to back away from your hand and then reinforce. Instead, I suggest teaching that puppy, if they're worried about hands, to touch your fingers and receive a treat for that. So I'll link a tutorial on how to train that. That is a great exercise for puppies that are a little bit worried and reserved, as well as teaching the puppy to like handling. So conditioning handling to be something positive as one of the first things you work on with your puppy. If your puppy's not that interested in food, I don't suggest working on leave it exercises right away. Instead, I suggest working on attention games, recall, exercises where your puppy is running towards you and being reinforced with food. If your puppy doesn't seem that interested in food, I suggest one of the first games that you play is an attention game where you're motivating your puppy to want to move towards you and move towards the food rather than a no mugging or a leave it game. Are you ready, puppy? So you move away from your puppy, click as they come towards you or mark with a marker word, and then drop another treat. Boy, oh boy, awesome. If your puppy was really not interested in food, you could also toss the treats to make them more exciting. Woo, like that. It helps if you use treats that are a different color than the surface of the floor so your puppy finds them easier to find. Good job, puppy. Woo. If you have a puppy that is overexcited about the food, I suggest using low-value treats like his kibble to train with at first and work on impulse control games, calmness around food, and the settle. Now I suggest working on the settle with all puppies. Check out the written description for this video with links to video tutorials on how to train the specific behaviors I talked about in this video.